guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I want to do the 50 random facts about me tag because I realized I've been on YouTube for about 2 years now and I feel like you guys really don't know me that well, and I want to share some facts about my life, so maybe you guys can see if you have anything in common with me and I can see if I have anything in common with you, and we can just chill and kind of get to know each other a little bit better. I would love it if you guys comment on this video and let me know like a random fact about a random fact about you so that I can personally get to know you guys a little bit better and we can just, you know, hang out like girls do. And yeah, so let's go ahead and get into this 50 random facts about me tag. Fact number 1, I'm obsessed with Coke. When I was about 2.5 years old, I always got compared to the Olsen twins. People would come up to my parents like when they would be holding me and we'd be like at Target or like anywhere else, or anywhere really, I don't know, and they would come up to me like, oh my god, is she an Olsen twin? She looks like an Olsen twin. And my mom was like, no, she's not an Olsen twin. But I will leave like a picture right here on the side somewhere so that you guys can, you know, see for yourself if you guys thought I looked like an Olsen twin, because my parents used to get it all the time. And yeah. In high school, I was the biggest prude. I was terrified of boys. I would like boys and I would talk to them, but you know, doing, you know, stuff like that was never like an option. And guys would always, you know, look at me and be like, oh yeah, she's gonna be like that type that would like put out and stuff. No, I did not put out at all in high school. I used to date guys and then they would kind of be like, let's take it to the next step, and I'd be like, yeah, bye. Not happening. Yeah, I was just a big prude in high school. I don't know, I just have like really close parents and I was like terrified if they ever found out that I did something that I would get my ass beat. So yeah, just didn't do anything in high school. I have really bad road rage to the point to where like I get so angry at people. I'm like, how did you even get your license? Like, how did you get your license? Because I'm driving and then they don't use their blinker, they're driving too slow. I'm like, oh my god, I want to freaking kill somebody. Like, I have the worst road rage, and my grandma tells me every time I'm in the car with her, because like literally there's not one time that she's in the car with me that I'm not bitching about someone's driving. Never. When I was a little girl, I was obsessed with Selena. She was my idol. I was in love with Selena, like the movie with Jennifer Lopez. I used to watch it on repeat. Like, my dad and my mom would be like, okay, Cassie, like, you've watched it like 10 times now. Do you think you want to watch like something else? Like Teletubbies? I'm like, no, Selena. Let's watch Selena. And I actually thought that I was Selena. Like, I would make my mom like buy me like a water bra so that I had like my little fake boobs, and I would wear a jean jacket and red lipstick and my bustier, and I would think that I was Selena. Yeah. I suffer with scoliosis since I was in 7th grade. I actually found out that I had scoliosis in 7th grade because I guess in PE class they used to do like this test where like you have to bend down in front of the nurse and check if you have scoliosis. If you guys don't know what scoliosis is, it's basically the curvature of your spine. So like a spine that normally goes straight, mine was kind of like whoop. So I had to wear a brace from 7th grade on, and you know, mama was not about to be rocking that because I used to get teased all the time in middle school for wearing a brace, and I just was like, I don't want to be teased anymore, so I did not wear the brace anymore. And 10 years later, I had to get surgery. I just got surgery about 6.5 months ago, and yeah. So if you have scoliosis and you have to wear a brace, just wear the brace so you don't have to get surgery. I had to get surgery, so yeah. Don't care about what other people think about you. That's another thing. Just don't care. This is really embarrassing, but I used to drink out of sippy cups since until I reached about 6th grade. Yeah, because I used to spill everything. Like, if I would drink out of a normal cup, I would spill it. And my mom, like I used to drink coffee ever since I was like a little girl. Like, my mom would give me coffee in like a bottle. And for some reason, coffee does not like make me hyper, and it doesn't make me like ready for the day, it's almost kind of relaxing. It's like drinking tea to me. Like I just kind of like get relaxed and like tired when I drink coffee. So my mom would always give me coffee in my bottle, and I would drink coffee every single morning till about 6th grade in a sippy cup because my mom didn't want me to spill shit. And yeah, so I'm just a big baby. My mom is my #1 best friend in the entire world. I tell her everything. I don't even know what I would do without my mom, honestly. Like, she is my rock, my savior, everything. Like, my mom is my ride or die, and I just don't know what I would do without my mom. She's the biff. I have a very, very close family. I am Italian, so my family is very loud, obnoxious, gross at times, just very, they're just crazy people, and we always get together. We tell each other everything. There's not like one secret that's in the family, like to the point that it's like, why does your family know that about you? Like, why do they know that? And I'm like, I don't really care. Family's family. I feel like you should tell your family everything. That's just how I was brought up. I love my family to death. Yeah. I have never been to a club, and I have no desire to go into a club. Everybody I see, like all of my friends that I went to high school with, they're all about like getting turned and shit like that. And I'm like, yeah, let's go lay on the couch and watch some Netflix and eat like hot fries and stuff. Like, that's where I'm at. Clubs and all that stuff, I'm just not into at all. I used to be into like raves and that kind of shit, like back when I was like 18. But I just feel like I'm an old soul. I'm like an old lady, and I like to stay home and like watch movies all day. Like, that's my fun. So yeah, I have no desire to go into a club, and I'm about to be 22 in March. So I get the old lady award. Another reason why I don't go to clubs is I am very, very claustrophobic. Like, I get like hot and I'll start getting like agitated and like anxious and stuff when I'm in crowded places. I live in Las Vegas, so like if you're like walking up like Las Vegas Boulevard, there is so many people walking on the sidewalk with you, because it's constant. Like, Vegas does not sleep at all. So like if you're walking on Las Vegas Boulevard, there are constant people like next to you, and I feel like I'm crammed and I can't breathe, and I'm like, just get me out of here. And I start getting like pissy and rude, and I'm like, you're in my bubble, you need to get out of my bubble before I flip out. So that's another reason why I don't go to clubs, because I feel like everybody's on top of each other. I'm surprised I even went to raves. I think I've been to like 3 raves, so I wasn't like really into it, but I got out of that real quick. I went to Aveda Institute of Las Vegas. It is a cosmetology school, esthetician school. I was SD, so I know all about skin, waxing, everything that has to do with the face and all that stuff. I am graduated, and I should be getting my license here within the next couple of months, hopefully. I'm praying. Life got in the way a little bit, so I kind of like lagged on that. But yeah, if you guys want to ask me any questions and stuff like that, like about like skin and that kind of stuff, like I am educated on skin and makeup. Hair, not so much. I have applied to literally every single makeup counter you could possibly think of, and I have not gotten the job at all. Like, I've applied to MAC, Sephora, Ulta, Inglot, like everywhere you could possibly think of, and every single time they're like, you need more experience. I'm like, hello, I went to school for this. What else do I need to do? Like, yeah. So I've never had an actual makeup job. I have never gotten along with girls ever since middle school. Girls just don't get along with me for some reason. Like, I feel like I'm a nice person. I do not like confrontation. I'm scared of fights and all that stuff. Like, I'm just very quiet and timid, and I just never gotten along with girls. My mom says I always put my eggs in one basket, so like I will have like my group of friends, and then that would be it. And I regret that, you know, like, make friends with everybody. Don't just have a select group of friends. Make friends with everybody. That way, if Becky's being a little bitch today, you can go hang out with Susie. So I just never got along with girls, sadly. Again, with not getting along with girls, I was bullied very badly in middle school by girls. And nowadays, like now that I'm 21 and I'm adult, and I see like little girls picking on other little girls and stuff like that, because in my complex, like in my apartment complex, there's these like group of little girls that hang out with each other. I turn into Mama Bear, and I'm like protective over like little girls that like get bullied, And like a couple weeks ago, there was this girl yelling at this other girl, and I'm like, hey, if y'all can't be nice to each other, you need to go home because I can't deal with this. Like, I don't like seeing little girls or like teenagers getting bullied because I went through that, and I know how hard it was as a teenager growing up, getting bullied and not getting along with people. So yeah, I not a fan. Not a fan. When I get angry, I cry. And it's not like, oh, like I'm crying because you hurt my feelings and stuff. I cry when I'm angry because like I like get so worked up and so upset and so mad that I just start crying. And usually the person thinks like they hurt my feelings or something. It's like, no, I'm about to attack your ass because you really made me mad. I'm not crying about that. So yeah, got a little anger issues. My cat hates me. I've been with my boyfriend for 3 years now, going on 4 years. He is my everything. I have only been with my boyfriend, if you catch my drift there. He's the love of my life. I don't know what I would do without him. He's my rock. Like, I'm gonna marry that boy someday, I promise you. So yeah, I love my boyfriend. I have an obsession with fuzzy socks, like furry socks. I'm obsessed with them. I always have them on, except today I have my slippies on. So I love fuzzy socks. My boyfriend hates them. He calls them my friends because I don't have friends. I'm a loner. So he calls my fuzzy socks my friends because I can't, like, I always take my socks off in the bed and I kick them down like at the bottom of the sheets. So when he gets in bed, he can feel them at the bottom of the sheets and they're just like congregating down there. Like there's literally like 4 pairs of socks like under, like in my sheets. And he's like, seriously, get your friends out of here, like, and he'll throw them at me. So yeah, I love fuzzy. I love fuzzy socks. When I get ready to fall asleep, I'm a stomach sleeper, so I sleep on my stomach. And for some reason, when I like stick my feet at the bottom of the sheets, like it's really, really cold down there. So I rub the back of my foot like on my sheets, and that like relaxes me for some reason, and I fall asleep. I know, I'm such a weirdo. I get in random cleaning moods. Like I can be super, super messy and like not want to do anything and just lazy, but then like out of nowhere, I'm on it, like cleaning, vacuuming, dusting, like everything. Like, sometimes I like cleaning, so I'll just get into these random cleaning moods and then I wear myself out and then it's time to go on the iPad. I have candles everywhere in my house. Literally, like on every end table there's a candle. I can't have my house is not like a home to me unless I have a candle. So I love candles. They're my favorite things ever. And my mom, like the other day, like walked into my house and like looked under my sink, and there's literally like 6 different like candles that are like done, like they're empty, but I still keep them for some reason because I feel like, oh, I have like this much left, I can still burn maybe just this much, so I keep them. But yeah, I am a hoarder with candles. I am Sicilian and Italian. I honestly could sleep all day if I wanted to. Like if that was a job, I think I would be like the best person at that job. Is just to sleep all day. Like I can do that. I have no problem. Like if I wanted to, I can go sleep right now. My favorite thing ever to do is lay in my bed with my candles burning and go on my iPad and watch makeup tutorials. Like that's what I do in my fun time. That's what I think is fun to do. I love looking up new people on YouTube. I love subscribing to new people. That's just my hobby, and I learned so much from YouTube. I have one brother. He is 20 years old. He is the biggest pain in my ass, but I love him to death. He will always be my bubba. I'm a night owl. If I'm in bed by 12, that's really early. If I'm in bed by 3, that's early. I usually go to bed like around like 4 or 5. But then I sleep till 3 o'clock in the afternoon, so I literally can go weeks without leaving my house. Like I don't like going places really unless like I'm like, okay, I just need to get out of the house. I need to get out of the house for like an hour. And usually it's only an hour. Like I'll be like, Mom, let's go to Target or something. I'll walk around Target for an hour and then I'm like, okay, I saw daylight. I've been out in the public for an hour. Let's go back home. I just like staying home. I don't like really going places. I just like being in my house and with my family. So yeah. I used to smoke cigarettes for 3 or 4 years, I think. I'm not proud of that. Yeah, I started when I got out of high school. Or no, I think I started my senior year of high school. And I will never do that again in my life. I quit though, thank God. I am 7 months sober from cigarettes, so I'm very proud of myself. It was terrible. Don't ever smoke. If you are like a young teenage girl, don't ever smoke. Don't like pick up after me. Like, it is a terrible, terrible habit, and it's disgusting, and you stink, and don't do it. On another note of smoking, I do not drink. I do not drink alcohol. I'm terrified of feeling like out of my element and like drunk. I always have to be in control of everything, so I do not drink alcohol. I am a natural blonde. I don't have naturally dark hair. I'm a blonde, and trust me, it shows. I am only 5'1". I used to be 4'10", but when I got surgery, I grew, so now I'm 5'1", still a midget, but I grew. I am very, very close with my mom, to the point like that like I still snuggle with her. So like I'll be like, Mom, like, let's go lay down and watch a movie. I like just want to relax, and I'll sit there and like I'll snuggle with my mom. Like, I'm such a mommy's baby. I'm a daddy's girl too, but I'm a mama's baby too. Every single night around 6 p.m. my grandma and I will have coffee and like some type of pastry. We didn't have coffee yet, so I'm gonna have to remind her after this video. We need to have our coffee time. We like talk about like random stuff and like gossip, and that's just like a ritual between me and my grandma ever since like I was a little girl. I hate editing videos. Like, I used to be obsessed with it like when I was in high school, because I used to like make videos of me and my friends like on Movie Maker, yes, on Dell computers. I used to make like really cute like little slideshows with me and my friends and stuff like that, and have like some like cute music playing in the background. I don't know, like I just don't like editing for some reason now. Like, I think it's what I'm working with. I still edit on iMovie. I've been trying to get Final Cut Pro, but that is just a big chunk of money that mama don't have right now. So yeah, I'm not a fan of editing. I have the worst potty mouth, and I'm so sorry about that. It might slip up sometimes in my videos, but I try to keep it like to a minimum, because I know like I have like young people watching my videos, so I don't want to be like cursing up like a sailor in here. But I do have a potty mouth. Like, I'm Italian, we're just very vocal. I don't know, my family's just like that. We're very vulgar, so it just like runs in the family to like have a potty mouth. But yeah, I'm sorry. One of my biggest idols here on YouTube is Kathleen Lights. I am so obsessed with Kathleen. Like, I will watch all of her videos. I don't care if I watched it like 5 times, I'll watch it again. There's just something about Kathleen that just makes you feel like very like, just like relaxed, and I just love her. I think she's so genuine, just such a great person, even though I've never met her before. Like, I can see that she's just such a nice, genuine person, and I feel like she's just like me. Like, we're like the same person pretty much, because like she's got anxiety, I have anxiety. Like, I respect Kathleen. I think she's an amazing person, and she deserves everything that she's worked so hard for, so I will always be a ride or die Kathleen fan. I drive a red Slug Bug. I got it when I graduated high school. My parents surprised me, and I've always wanted a Slug Bug. That was like my dream car. I just thought it was so cute and so girly, and her name is Kelly. I am like the most down-to-earth person ever. Like, I cannot stand like conceited girls, boys, whatever. Like, that just like, ugh, it just bugs the shit out of me. Like, I'm like, okay, we get it, you're cute, like, you know, but you need to humble yourself. Like, stop being an ass, alright? But like, I am like so down to earth. Like, I just do not like it when people are like conceited and think that they're hot shit and their shit doesn't stink. It's like, oh God, stop. Just stop. Don't get me wrong, like, you can be confident. There's a difference between confidence and cockiness, but cockiness, ugh, you need to go somewhere else with that. I love the process of getting ready. Like, I love like doing my makeup. I hate doing my hair. That's one thing I don't like doing, but I love doing my makeup. And I'll work so hard at getting ready and doing my makeup because I want it to be like perfect. And then by the time it's ready to like leave, I'm like, oh, I don't even want to fucking go now, because I'm like so exhausted from doing my makeup for so long. I'm like, I don't want to go now. Like, I'm tired. Let's go lay down. I am completely against drugs. No. I have really bad anxiety when it comes to eating out, like going out to dinner and all that stuff like that, because I do have like irritable bowel syndrome, basically. So I get stomach aches like all the time, and I honestly think it's just like my nerves and my anxiety. Like I'm so terrified of like shitting my pants in public or something. Like that is like a legit fear of mine. So I just always get like anxiety when I'm about to like go somewhere or like eat somewhere. I'm like, let's get takeout, because if I have to go to the bathroom, I want to be home. So I have so many problems. Oh my goodness. Sometimes like I will walk around with like one sock on, or have like one earring on, or like I'll put like one eyelash on and then forget to put the other eyelash on. Like I'm so ass backwards. Like I always have like mismatching socks. Like my life is not together. It's just not together. I can recite the entire movie of Titanic, like literally word for word of the entire Titanic movie. It's honestly a problem. When it comes to movies, I've seen so many movies that if I like if my parents and I are watching like a movie together, they're like, who's he from or who's she from? Like I will name every single movie that actor is from, and they're like, you honestly have a gift. And I'm like, I know. I used to watch Jaws and The Exorcist when I was 7 years old. The first time I saw Exorcist, I think I was 7. My dad literally scarred me for life, but I love scary movies. I just get like a thrill out of it. But The Exorcist really did scare the fuck out of me, but I will still watch it anytime. I don't care. My dad is a police officer, and he is my hero 100%. I have grown up with Rottweilers my entire life. They are the best dog ever. They're so like loving and just big babies, honestly. And honestly, it's all about like when people say like Rottweilers and Pit Bulls are like aggressive dogs, it's all about how you raise your animal that makes them aggressive. Like if you treat your animal like you're supposed to treat an animal, there's no reason why your animal would like do something like that. But I just love dogs. I love animals, any animal, and Rottweilers are my babes. I hated high school. I was homeschooled my freshman year of high school because of, you know, girls. But if I could go back in time, I honestly would do it all over again, like with the mentality that I have now. I just feel like I wouldn't have taken anyone's shit, and I would have like done like really, really good in school because, I mean, I wasn't a bad student or anything. I just, you know, my focus was mainly on like, oh, she's mad at me or he's mad at me, like socializing, that kind of stuff. Wasn't really schoolwork. And I just feel like if I went back in time, I would have, you know, done things a lot differently and not have overreacted so much. And with all like boyfriends and stuff like that, I was such a drama queen when it came to like breaking up with guys. My mom would be like, Cassie, it's fine, you're gonna break up with him, you're gonna move on. I'm like, no, I'm gonna die, you don't understand, like I love him. But like honestly, like if I had the mentality that I have now, I would be like, you're a fucking idiot, like get over yourself, get over yourself. So yeah. Okay guys, that completes this 50 random facts about me tag. Hopefully you guys got to know me a little bit better. I always like to, you know, talk to you guys in the comments. So if you guys have any questions or anything, just leave them down below in the comments below and I will get back to you guys. Also, leave me comments on like facts about you guys because I would love to get to know you too. Hopefully we did have some things in common and stuff like that. So yeah, I see you guys in my next video. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I love you guys and I'll see you next time. Bye!